Yo, this is the Ranking Rizzler on Appropriations, serving Connecticut's 3rd District. It's time to enter your dark academia Congress era. All right, besties, House Appropriation is the money moves in Congress. We are not chasing the bag, we are the bag. Democrats are making life smoother through government funding. It's giving, it's giving. So Sigma, main character energy.
I'm actually surprised this person is saying, I am Sigma.
But Republicans' Project 2025 is mad sus. Eliminating the Department of Education? Negative aura points.
This country is full of stupid and uneducated people. Won't that mean the Department of Education has failed? Ding 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 ding. How hard do you want to fail to prove to people, hey, now we're ready to defund the department?
Never, never, never.
Basically, the biggest phantom tax on the environment, on your education, and your rights.
Phantom tax is an internet slang that originated in streaming and content creation community, especially on Twitch and YouTube. In other words, the Democratic Party realized we need to be like the cool kids, just like a white kid trying to say the N-word in a nice way.
Big L posting it online, buddy. Democrats understood the assignment, but go off. See how I keep you informed? Very cutesy, very demure.
Let's look at the chat. The most liked comment is, how do these people get elected? And the clip got viral because of this. DEI my ass. True. But then again, I don't care how quick you dress your clothes. I just care if you can carry me if I'm unconscious. So hey, kudos to this lady. If it's the same standard as the man, even better. As long as you're hired because of the merit and your capabilities, who am I to judge you?
DeSantis, we didn't want Haley, we didn't want Christie, we didn't want Ramaswamy, we didn't want DeSantis, we didn't want anybody. We want him.
What does that say about the Republican Party?
It's not about what it says about the Republican Party. It's about what it says about the Democratic Party.
Why?
Because in the end, if you think about him being impeached twice, 34 felony counts or 34 felony convictions, and they still elected him president, it's not about him winning. It was an indictment against the Democratic Party and what the Democratic Party was offering the American citizens. We might sit up there and talk about, hey, you should be a party for the working class, which the Democratic Party was once known for. They're not known for that right now. Why? Because their message was catering towards others and towards other issues, and they forgot about the people that brought them there, that elevated the Democratic Party to what it was over these last few decades. That's why they lost.
Mengadelo, remember to subscribe.
Remember to subscribe? ¿Por qué?
I mean, if your talking point is that he has been convicted about 34 times or something like that, and they still choose him, maybe you suck.
Oh, yeah, I need some of that.
I'm not saying you're right, but I'm saying you might also be very wrong.
It is not a criminal violation to enter the country illegally. It's not a criminal. It's a crime. It's not a crime.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Which is why they're so frustrated, because they really want our local law enforcement to go out and round up people when they could be looking out for the murderers and the sexual abusers as well as the robbers. They want them to go and round people up on civil accusations.
I can understand you don't know if it's federal or not, but to tell me it's not a crime. I don't know any country on the planet where it's not a crime. I love my channel.
So today I'm in Paris covering a protest where women all across the country have come together to represent the issue that mass immigration is impacting women's safety. There's around 200 women here who are concerned about their safety, about how Paris, how France has been overtaken by immigration. And it's really shocking to hear their stories, how they feel unsafe walking in the streets. But it's truly inspiring to see how they've come together around this issue.
If I have to be honest, I'm surprised some ladies are doing this, but I'm also happy that I don't see as many men, because if there was a lot of men, that would be labeled nationalists and they might have reason to arrest them.
You know what? I'm gonna call the police.
Because ladies and gentlemen, ideology these days runs very deep.
I love you so much. But I've always wanted a partner to be on the same wavelength. And so today I can't.
I don't think it's about being on the same wavelength. I don't even think it's about finding the middle ground of the wave. It's about her wave.
I'm sorry, but I don't want that to be misunderstood. I still love you and everything about you is amazing. And I care about you so much.
I care about you too. And I love you so much. And I know I want to stay with you and keep growing our relationship if you'll let me.
We'll see. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay. I love you.
I love you so much.
I know that the connection we have is so real and my heart is there. But we talked about a lot of the values that I hold so close to my heart. Making this decision, my mind is telling me I can't. I'm okay. See me in the back. See me in the back. See me in the back.
Are you okay?
Do I look okay?
Should we call a doctor?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Get me out of here.
You're not okay. I mean, I have one eye. Woo!
I don't know. I feel kind of numb. Do you? Oh yeah. Because it's sad. Like I was really excited about Ben, and I'm like, he's such a great person. I just like. What? I just hope I made the right decision.
I think you might regret it.
Hi guys. Oh my goodness.
Love you.
We love you.
It was a lot, but we're rolling with it. I just want to talk to her. Yeah.
Was it like the time frame?
I mean, I knew the whole time coming into this, the time frame, like that's not, like I feel like I know him. Like really.
Yeah.
Like I remember, like I asked him about like Black Lives Matter and I'm no expert.
But you're not an expert. Then why ask him? Like you expect him to know something. I'm like, maybe you can educate him.
But like when I asked him about it, he was like, I guess I never really thought too much about it. That affected me, especially in our own city. Like how could it not? How did it not make you think about something? I asked him too, like what his church's views are. And he said he didn't know. And so then I watched a sermon online.
From his church.
About, sexual identity.
Okay.
And it was traditional.
Oh my God.
Let me get this straight. He has a church. He might not take it as seriously. You watch it for him because you want to be inclusive, and then you don't like what they're saying. Isn't it a good thing that he doesn't actually care about the church that he might know, but he doesn't really care about them? And you see what he doesn't care about? And that's also I don't know, man. It's so hard these days to maintain a relationship. But the way this go back and forth, you can also see in politics that I'm like, why do you want me to care about something that you're not an expert? And maybe I don't care about something that you also don't care about, but you're like, I'm surprised you don't care about the things that I don't want to care about. I'm like,
Make it stop. Make it stop. I told that to Ben. And he doesn't really have much to say about it, you know? I want him to think about that stuff. Sometimes I did wonder if it was surface, fun, carefree love that we had. Equality, religion, the vaccine.
all I see is a man that cared about the now and make you happy in the now and maybe even adapt to it to find the same wavelength. You didn't even talk about it. You want him to understand you without you even explain the thing that you don't like.
That's wrinkling my brain.
For cis women, BIPOC women have to do it for white women, all women have to do it for men, and we are sick of it. It was women teaching me that there is no definition that anyone can find to define what is a woman that excludes me, that does not also exclude millions of cisgender women. Women born without a uterus, women born with chromosomal incongruities, women with hormone imbalances, women with facial hair. According to the Boston Children's Hospital, 1 in every 5,000 women is born without a vagina. There is no way to say that trans women do not belong without also saying that all of them are not women either, and I dare you to say to their faces they are not.
If a biological woman tells me she can't have any baby, I would have never judged her in the way that I would say, I guess you're not a woman. And the whole idea that sometimes use that as a defense, so you don't think that's a woman. I'm like, since when did I judge a woman that can't have baby that are not a woman? I never did.
I don't want to be in government housing. This is Isabella Towers, an apartment complex in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's just terrible.
And it's just too small.
But you could kind of make this nice, about the size of mine back home now. Come on, we gotta learn a little gratitude. This is a heater. I would prefer this personally to living on the street.
It's about the same, really.
It's really about the same because we would have more freedom out there, though.
We wouldn't care if we lost it today, though.
You wouldn't care?
Nah.
Got
That's
the TV,
the only
AC, shower.
The only two things
Locked door.
Yeah, we consider this still homeless.
I still believe. I want to live in a house
to where I could actually go outside and do yard work.
Achieving that from this place is substantially easier than achieving that from the streets.
Not really. It's much easier to do on the streets.
It doesn't have a window factor.
I'm not 100% sure, but when people are talking about things they can do on the outside and they can't do it over there, it might be things that I would never want them to do around my kids.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam. Durlo que ta verdetta welcome.